Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're tuning in for the first time, you are highly welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you are absolutely doing great. You are amazing. Thank you for always watching my videos. I really appreciate them. Thank you so much. In today's video, we'll be talking about how you can start your own catering business right in the comfort of your home. Some people want to start businesses, but maybe due to capital, and some people are nursing mothers, some are stay-at-home mom, and you just feel, oh, I just want to start a business that can keep me busy. So that is how I was able to arrive at doing this video to help people that want to start their own catering business in the comfort of their home. And in today's life, you find out that people are so busy, they don't seem to have time to cook their meals. At the end of the day, you find out some people are they start taking junk foods in order to just keep themselves filled up in place of having a healthy meal. So this is where you and I come in. That is, if you are planning to start a food business or a catering business. So people are so busy these days that they don't even get the time to go grocery shopping, not to even talk about having the time to cook their own very meal. So in the abroad here, that is what I do as a side hustle. In the US here, we find out that people are so busy that they don't seem to have time to make their own meal. It's not because they don't want to do their meal, but because they are too busy, they can't seem to do their own meal. That is where I come in to take off their stress by helping them to do grocery shopping and making their meals. I'll ask many a times, for instance, I ask them, okay, what type of meal do you want? What type of protein do you want? Is it meat? Is it fish? Whatever you want, I'll make it available for them. So most times I do this meal in I do these soup bowls or meal. I do them in large quantity depending on the sizes they want. Some people want some soup bowls that will last them for a week. Some want for 2 months. Some want for 2 weeks. That, come to think of it, there are times that some stay-at-home mom, they just feel like, oh, I'm not doing anything at home, I just need a little side hustle that I'll be doing, to just keep myself busy and at the same time making money by the side, even despite the fact being a stay-at-home mom. Well, some people are not a stay-at-home mom, but they just feel they need a side hustle. Some people are working, but they feel, oh, I need a side hustle, I need to be doing something that's gonna keep me busy, or I need another source of income. So as it is, I just want to put you through 1 or 2 steps that you can take in order to help you start your own catering business. First and foremost, you can start by the food you cook in your own home. When you make your own meal, you take a picture of it and you upload it on your social media platform. You can make rice and stew, you can make jollof rice, and you just upload it, and you can just put in the caption, if you want me to make soup bowls for you, or you need someone to cater for your birthday, for a mini birthday party, for any type of ceremony, we are available and all that. You can just put in the caption, and from there people will start to get to know you. They will start sending you messages that they want soup bowls, or maybe they want it for an occasion. And by so doing, there are other ways you can actually start, because some people feel, oh, I don't have the money to start. That is the reason why I'm talking about starting with your own food in the house. By so doing, people will get to know that, oh, okay, you're actually into this business. That is how you can actually get pictures that you can upload on your social media platform. Then again, you can also start building your clientele by trying to reach out to your friends and families, then your church, the community you find yourself. You can actually start by also talking to them. Sometimes you might even start this catering food business free of charge. Not really free of charge per se. You can actually start giving out food for free. Giving out food for free, I know you might find it funny. How will I start giving people food for free? Now, the only way you can get into the market is by starting free. I, for instance, when I started this food catering business, I started giving out food to my friends for free. I just tell them, oh, see, I made rice today, I made jollof rice today, I made fried rice today, and I give it to them, and they will eat it. Oh, your food is nice, and from there they start to introduce it to other friend of theirs, and by there you find out that even if your friends don't patronize you directly, you find out that they help you to tell one friend, from one friend to another friend, and before that you find referrals from even your friends and your families. Then to your church, you tell your church members, you tell your community, whichever community or club you belong to, you can always tell them, oh, this is what I'm doing, and before you know it, they start to patronize you. And then another thing I'm going to talk about is flyers. You need to do flyers. You might not really do much, you might just do a little flyer. Like the flyer I did one flyer. Let me show you guys. This is the flyer I did for my own. I did that is the name of my business, Nike Bakery and Catering Services. These are the services I provide. So this is for jollof rice, fried rice. I do pastries also. I do soup bowls, you know. I do them in different sizes. I'm still going to upload some of the meal I have prepared, so you guys will actually see what I'm talking about. Now, what am I trying to say? When you do flyers like this, it helps you go a long way. When you do flyers like this, you'll be wondering, where am I going to put the flyers? You can give one or two people in your church, and you remember to put your phone number on it. You can give your church members, you can give your friends, and they'll help you to distribute them. You can actually go to some stores that are very close to you. If they're going to allow you to drop your flyers, you can drop your flyers, and when people see it, they'll contact you. And when you are starting this catering business, you make sure that your prices are not too high, they are not too pricey. Why am I saying this? When your prices are too much, you might not really get customers on time. But when I'm not saying you should underprice yourself, but when you are starting on a fresh start, on a fresh note, it's good for you to make your price a little bit reasonable. Fine, you're gonna get profit, but when you're starting, you don't have to start thinking about profit so early. But what are we looking for? We're looking for how to get our own customers, how to build your own client. So you start by just, I'm not saying you should give prices that will not that's not gonna pay you, and by the time you go do grocery shopping, you find out that, oh, I've spent so much on the grocery, I don't even have any profits. No, what I'm trying to say in essence is, when you give price to your customers, you know that, okay, this price I'm giving out is enough for me to buy the ingredient, the groceries I need for this particular meal, for this particular soup, and then you make the soup. You know, if you do that, you begin to attract your customers. As time goes on, you know how you start putting in little profit. And in case you don't really want to go into cooking per se, you can actually do pastries. You can do meat pie, you can do samosa, you can do puff puff. Even if it is just small chops you want to be doing, you might just be doing only small chops. If it's the main meal you want to be doing, jollof rice, fried rice, and all that, you can be doing it. I'm going to be uploading some of the I'll be uploading some of the food tray I do. I'll just upload the picture so you guys can see it. You might just start, you know, little, and don't be discouraged because you're just starting out. Don't be discouraged that, oh, this business doesn't even pay. See, food business pays a lot. Nobody wants to go hungry. People eat, people will order for food. Definitely, nobody wants to go hungry. You understand? So don't give up on the business like, oh, I'm just starting out, there's no profit in this thing, I'm starting out, the stress is too much. No, don't feel discouraged as you're just starting out. You can always start little, and as time goes on, you know, before you know it, you even start, you know, employing more hands. So don't give up at the very start, because even when I started, due to the fact that I'm in the abroad, unlike in my own country, in Nigeria, where you have a lot of how do I put it? You get to build your clientele on time, compared to where you are in the abroad. Very few people know you. You know very few people. But with the little circle I have, I started telling my friends. I started telling my friends in church. I started telling my church members rather, and I started telling some of my colleagues at work where I work. And from there, one person will begin to tell the other person, tell the other person. Before you know it, referrals. I have a couple of friends here that they have not really ordered food from me directly, but the clients they have referred me to, the people they have referred me to, it's not a joke at all. So what I'm trying to say is that even when your friends don't patronize you, they will always tell one person, and that person will tell the other person. Like that, you start to grow. So you don't have to give up when you're just starting out. You can also start a chin chin production. You can be frying chin chin and packaging them depending on the kind of packaging you want. I'll show you the different type of packaging I have. I do for my own chin chin. I'll show you the different packages. Most of the packages I got them on Amazon. And you see this chin chin, when I started doing this chin chin, I started doing video of how I was cutting the chin chin, how I started frying the chin chin, just a video of frying it and cutting it, just the procedure. I just do a short video of it and I'll upload it. And you see friends asking me, are you doing chin chin? Do you have chin chin? You understand? And before you know it, I started packaging it. As a matter of fact, when I even started packaging the chin chin, I had not done the sticker printout on the what do you call it, on the chin chin packaging. I just started by using my own pen. I'll just use pen to write the ingredients of the chin chin. I'll just put it there. I'll upload it. Some of my friends will be telling me, Nike, why are you uploading your chin chin packaging is poor? Why are you writing your ingredients with your pen? Why are you writing it by hand? I tell them, please, this is how I want to start. Because if you start small, as time goes on you grow big. So I told them, see, let me start small like this is what my power can carry, so let me just start like this. I don't want to end up doing something at the end of the day. And as a matter of fact, when I started the chin chin, I've not even started getting clients. I only made the chin chin for our own consumption, but in the process I did a video and I uploaded it, and before you know it, I saw one or two people asking me, oh, I want chin chin, please, can you make some for me? Can you make 1 liter for me? Can you make just a bottle? Can you make just this one? There's this one I did. I'm going to upload the picture. I just did some in the small container that has a lid. I did some in just a pouch, like that. And somewhere along the line, one of the clients that bought the chin chin for me liked the chin chin, and she just called me and told me, Nike, you know what? Why don't you? There's one African store very close to my house. I think you should walk up and approach that woman. Walk up to her and tell her that you want to be bringing chin chin. I was like, really? Just like that? She said yes. And I walked in and I spoke to the woman. The woman said, there's no problem. There's no big deal. You can be bringing chin chin. My families, this is how I started supplying this woman chin chin. And when I started out, I'm not gonna lie, I started out with just 5. When I started with 5, she was able to sell just 1. I went there after a week. I was like, I felt discouraged, but I didn't give up. I took the remaining 4 because I didn't want the chin chin to stay. Although chin chin can last for as long as you want it, but I took them again. I did another set again. I did 6 this time around, and she sold 2. I didn't give up. I took the remaining 4 back home. I did another set again. This time around, I did 10. By the time I went back to the woman, she had sold 5. I continued again. I did another 10. By the time I went back, she sold everything. So what am I trying to say? You see, the first order I did was just to introduce the chin chin to her customers in her store. And as time went by, they saw that, oh, okay, maybe when they saw that 5, they were like, who is doing business like this? Just 5. You understand? But when they saw that, oh, this person is doing it in large quantity, and some people started buying one, and they found out that, oh, it's sweet, and with that, I started increasing the quantity of the chin chin or the production I was doing. So what am I trying to say in essence? One person will always lead you to another person, So don't feel like I'm going to start. It's going to be a waste. No, just start with the food, with the ingredient you have in your house. Start by making chin chin in your house. Do a video of it, upload it. You see one or two people asking, oh, do you sell it? Or where did you buy it? Oh, I make it. And you see some of this, in order for me to cut costs, you see some of these flyers that I did, like this flyer that I did it on Canva. I designed it on Canva. That's why you see that it's looking so funny. I don't know if you can see very well. It's looking funny, but I know it's still beautiful. I tried. So some of the mail I did this mail and I snapped them. I went to Canva app. I was the one that designed it myself. After designing it, I downloaded it on my phone. I went to a printer and I printed them out. I just printed out few quantity, so not a few copies. I'm sorry. So when I went to that same woman that I used to drop ginger, I told her, please, can I still drop my flyers? She said, sure, you can. It's not disturbing me. I put my flyers there, and she told me, oh, there's one other woman. You can actually take some flyers there. And that's how I started spreading my flyers, and I started getting order. Some people will say, oh, because you're in the abroad, or because you're in your own home country, whichever country you are from, you're in your own country. If you don't have money, you can't start business, or if you don't have money, you cannot start food business or pastry business. You can actually start it. So how do I start, or how do you start? You start by making it in the comfort of your home. When you make it for your family and your friends, you take a picture of it. You keep uploading it until somebody's sure gonna ask you, come, how much is it? Sometimes on Sunday, you can decide to do some pastries, or you can do some little meal, and you take it to church. After church service, you can just give it out. Oh, you're giving out free food. Oh, yeah, I do it. This is a way of introducing my business to you. Whatever community you belong to, in the mosque, whatever, wherever, and I'm sure the business is going to strive. So guys, if you have watched my video to this extent and you're absolutely loving what I'm saying, and you're looking to look into this business, guys, I would love you to subscribe to my channel. I would love you to like and share my videos, and I'll also appreciate it if you can stay tuned and watch more of my videos. This is not the only video I'm going to be making. I'm going to be making subsequent videos that pertains the kind of business you can do from home. So guys, I would really appreciate it if you can subscribe to my channel. We're going to be learning a lot from each other. I might not know it all, so I might even get to learn a lot of things from you guys too. So I really appreciate it if you can also leave a comment down below, so I will know what other videos I'll be making next time. So guys, just give it a shot. Just try it, just say, oh, okay, this lady has said something like this, Nika just said something like this, and I want to even give it a shot. So guys, try and give it a shot, and I'm sure you're gonna give me a good news about it. So at this point, guys, I'm gonna end my video on this note. I don't want this video to be too lengthy. Pardon me, my daughter is right here with me. That is why you hear a lot of noise at the background. I'm really sorry. I just needed to do this video. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I'm going to be doing subsequent videos on how you do your pricing, and I'm even going to do some videos of how I do some of my pastries, some of my food order. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos that's going to be of benefit to all of us. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you.